Welcome to the 2025 Inktober Labyrinth Tangle Journey. I've created a toolkit with the templates, step outs, and beginner resources. Grab it with the link below. And if you want all the details about how this journey works, watch our intro video inside the playlist. I'll leave the link in the description and in the comments. All of our Tangle demonstrations with the step out. And I encourage you to take a screenshot. So while I describe a little bit more about the Tangle pepper that we're going to do today, get your screenshot. Today's Tangle is pepper. It begins with an orb and spirals out with curved lines, creating a shape similar to peppermint candy. The shading and curves give this tangle dimension and versatility. It's a really fun tangle once you've got the hang of it. And I watched a couple of different videos because I was having a little bit of trouble in getting that. I wanted a circular pattern, and I wanted to have the shading. So I'm going to show you the way that I found that was easiest and really got me to the point where I love this tangle pepper. Let's start with our 4 dots in the corner. And we create a border. And I turn my tile and connect the dots. It helps to keep my hand in the same place, my drawing hand, so that I get the best lines and is most comfortable for me. Draw an orb, a somewhat circular orb with our graphite. And this is what's a little different than some of the other ways that you'll be shown to draw this pattern. But I find it helps me to get started, and I get the shape that I want to begin with. The next step is I am shading first, which is something that is not typically done, but will go around the perimeter of this circular shape that we just drew lightly. Just putting down a light amount of graphite. And then I take my shading tool, which is a tortillon, and I start and I move that graphite towards the center in circular motion. All the way around the orb that we just did. See, it's going to take dimension before we even start drawing. We'll come back and do some shading towards the end as well. But now we have our circular shape. And I'm going to take the O2, and in the center, I'm going to draw an orb. Doesn't have to be exactly in the center, but that's where we start. The next step is I'm going to make a little bit of a hook and give it a little bit of a curve and come to that center orb that we just did. Then I come and I create a like a little, still want that hook up here. I wanted it to have a little more of a curve to it on the first one. We'll try to see what happens the next time. You can also leave a highlight. So we'll try that the next time. So I turn my tile a little bit and I have another hook. Give it a little bit of a curve. And then I'm going to hook this together. Bring this over. And then bring it down. What I do first is come here and I'll leave a little space. We're going to turn it. We'll do this again. There we go. Want to get that little hook on to show. Might take a little bit of practice. I'm leaving that little sparkle highlight. On this one, when it dries, we can come in with a gel pen and create a highlight there, but let's get another. And we work these all the way around the circle, and that is the pattern pepper. Turn my tile. Take your time. So how is everybody enjoying this beginner series? Comment below. Let me know what your favorite pattern so far is for this Inktober beginning series in the comments. sparkle. Turn the tile. We'll repeat, we'll do this probably 2 more times. Here is Pepper. The next step would be to do a little more shading. So I'm going to come and shade in the center. Take the tortillon and spread it out towards the center, but we definitely want to leave a highlight too. So I'll show you what I do if it doesn't if we don't get enough. I use my Mono Zero by Tombow eraser. I get the square. I like the square rather than the round one. They have 2. But I'm going to come and create my highlights in the center here. There you go. And we don't shade the ink part. Graphite tends to give it a little bit of a shine. So we just shade the light areas. And this area here, I'm going to put another layer on to have it stand out, but I'll do that again at the bottom. And then we'll smooth it towards the center. Notice I did not put a pen line around this yet, and I'm not sure that I will. Now I will blend it up a little. And the best way to do this blending is to hold it so that we're going towards the center. Turning. We don't want to leave any lines. Now we have Pepper. You can play with it. If you enjoyed today's tangle, grab the Inktober Labyrinth Toolkit. It includes the template, step outs, supply list, and beginner-friendly resources to make this journey easy. And if you'd like accountability and support, join our Creators Art Lab community where we draw together every week during the month of October. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss a daily tangle. Thanks for drawing with me today. I'll see you in the next video.